All right, Facebook. Today is day 53 of the 22 for 22 challenge. Since I've started doing these videos, 1,325 of my brothers and sisters have already committed suicide. I'm doing these videos in hopes that you guys out there learn about this issue. Veteran suicide rates are absolutely unacceptable. It's roughly 22 a day. That's the VA number. I tend to go with the number 25, which is a little bit closer to the average. It's the day after Veterans Day. Veterans Day is always very depressing for me because I think about, all my veteran brothers and sisters and the problems that we're facing and the fact that we are still making veterans. We make them at an unprecedented rate, faster than any other country in the world, and we don't care for them. Let's face the facts, folks. We do not care for our veterans. If we did, we wouldn't have a suicide problem. We wouldn't have a homeless problem. We wouldn't have a care system that is severely underfunded. It's not the problem of the people that are working there. It's the people on Capitol Hill. They just don't want to fund helping out the veterans that served for you and you and you over there and you back in the back. We did this for you. So we get a day. Hooray! Free meal from restaurants. Hooray! From the day I walked into the VA with tingly pins and needles kind of pain in my hand, that appointment, which was actually fairly rapid, they got me in within like a 2-week period. From then to seeing a specialist took 40 days. Can you imagine waiting a month and a half to see a specialist as a civilian? You would be furious. I've seen people walk out of hospitals after waiting 15 minutes for a non-life-threatening emergency. You know how long I've waited in a VA emergency room when I thought I had broke my leg, my ankle, and my foot? 5 hours. After 5 hours, I got up and went to a civilian doctor. That's the kind of care that you all, yes, the problem does lie with you, everyday Joes. You all have provided that care for me. Thanks a ton. I was only shot in the face for you. But you all seem to think that veterans can be ignored. Veterans are the most dangerous people in your country. Period. It would behoove you to start treating them with a little respect. Sure, the handshakes and the thank you for your service is great. But after that, what are you doing? Are you writing your representatives? Are you telling them that the people that have risked their lives and the people that gave their lives for you deserve a little bit better than to be shoved into overcrowded hospital system that doesn't give a damn whether we live or die? 1/3 of all veterans die waiting for care. You should be offended by that. Today is the day and age of being offended over everything, yet we can't seem to get anybody offended by how we treat our heroes. When I see people who are upset about presidential elections or what the Kardashians are doing now, I think to myself, what did that person do for veterans? And the answer normally is nothing. I'm sick of it. I know my brothers and sisters are also sick of it. Again, the most dangerous people in your country are furious at you. Do something about it. Write your representatives. The link is right there. All you have to do is click it. You can do it on your phone, for Christ's sake. And hit that share button, because everybody else in this country doesn't know. They do not know that American heroes are taking their own lives roughly once an hour. It's a tragedy. And it's something that should be considered shameful to every American. I know one of the things that came up in the presidential election was immigration. Well, I'll tell you what. Immigrants pay more into taxes that fund the VA than any corporate entity in the United States. That should offend you. You should be angry. You should be as angry as I am. So now that you're done with your Veterans Day, rah, rah, we love you guys, BS, it's time to actually take action. It's time to tell our newly elected representatives that we will not stand for it anymore. We, as in America. That is our government, not theirs. We decide what happens. And the way we do that is to let everybody know that this is a problem and have everybody write your representatives on a daily basis. Just one line that says, the veteran suicide rate is unacceptable. Please help. That's all it takes. You can copy and paste it, send it every day. It takes 5 seconds. After that first 5-minute setup, 5 seconds is all it takes. If you won't do that for us, I would not be surprised in the least if we stop fighting for you. Let's do some push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. $60,000 dead veterans in the last 10 years. The rest of us are sick of it. It makes us physically ill. Stop standing by the sidelines and get in the fight. Hi, sis.